My fingers aren't awake. I keep hitting it for 2. Yo, Sir Purr, thank you for the 3 months. Good to see you. Yeah, lots of 3 months today. All about that 3-month. All about that new blue badge. With the swirly badge. My muscle memory is all off because it's nighttime. Yeah, I don't know. Some bodies can do naps and some can't. I can't. I accept defeat. I cannot nap. It feels good when I nap, and then the next day I just feel like garbage. Because my whole clock is off. And I've never really had sleeping problems. I did back in college. That's it. I don't really have sleeping problems now, so I shouldn't mess with my clock, given that it's working. You know, don't break if it isn't, or don't fix it if it isn't broken. Definitely don't break it. Period. But also don't try to fix it if it's not broken. If you break a clock, it's some amount of bad luck, but you don't really know how much because you don't have a clock anymore. Your kitten decides when you sleep. I feel that. This is 3 times in a row we've gotten good ATB on this fight. Finally, holy cow. How's it going, Taro? Trash the elemental materia if I get it. That's worth the time loss, I think. Let's go, Nicholas. Yo, Nicholas with the 2 years. Absolute legend. Thank you so much. It's been great having you here for 2 years. Our daily reminder that Nicolas Cage is indeed a robot. Well, this isn't a bad start, but I missed both the battle skips. Which wouldn't be bad if I didn't go for them, but because I went for them, I wasted time going for them and then missed them. So we'll see how the Guard Scorpion fight goes. How's it going, Retro? Doing pretty good. Just giving this run with the new manip another shot. If it happens, it happens. If not, hey, we chillin'. Wanted to chill with everyone tonight, so. It's a win either way. A win-win situation. Can you attack Barret, please? Attack the bear. I thought about having coffee, actually. I don't usually have coffee at night. I feel like having coffee tonight and then going to sleep and waking up and having more coffee isn't the best idea. How's it going, Tenon? Oh, okay. I've never seen that happen. Out of all my attempts, I've never gotten a crit braver before. I don't know how common it is, but I've never gotten it for whatever reason. It might be more common than I think it is, and I'm just really unlucky, but... Out of all the times I've ever done this section, I've never seen it. Dude, sick movement. I got caught up on the keys. great if I didn't get 2 shots here. Cool. Well, that's a start. Someone asked me earlier, you know, what, like, my goal is. And I never really had a goal for this category. I started this category just to get more people interested in it, because I thought it was a really awesome category and no one was running it, and it didn't have an official leaderboard. It had a free FPS leaderboard, but those are memes. So I started it to get people interested in it because I thought it would be a really cool category, and then once everyone picked it up, I got a time that I liked, and then a couple people came around that were better, you know, better than me, people that had run Final Fantasy VII for longer in other categories that beat my time, and I was like, that's awesome. So I was like, alright, we'll just leave it. But then almost every week for the past 2 months, something has been found in this category to make it faster, either by me or one of the runners. And so I keep pushing my time further, even though I was happy with my first time. But barring another big discovery, I think 127 is going to be like my, alright, we did it, time. I don't know if I can 127 or not. I'm going to try to get the lowest 128 I can and then decide if I want to try to push for 127, or I'll just get 127 on the way. But I think if I do get a 127, I think that's going to be my, you know, we did it, let's move on time, unless something else is found to make 127 free. My guess is that I'll get a low 128, and then I'll have to try to kind of decide if I want to push myself further or not with, or maybe add something else, like a better step count, or there's not really any more dangerous strats I can do, you know. I'm doing every section pretty much Hail Mary as possible at the moment. And there's not really any extra there's no extra menus, I don't think. Not even for like tranquilizers or anything, there's pretty much nothing. The only menus I do are menus I have to do. So there's not really a lot I can take out or push for. Good skip. How's it going, Phoenix? Yeah, routing this category has been so much fun over the last 2 months. Every day it seems like I get a message from someone saying like, what about this? And we try it and see what happens. How's it going, Oliver? Thanks. Appreciate it. Go again. I can't let the cats anywhere near me when I'm building stuff. They will be on everything. They will be whatever I'm currently building, they will be sitting in it. Every step of the way. I could test, like, if the shelves are working correctly just by building it and letting the cat sit on each individual shelf as I'm building it. Like, yep, that one works, yep. This shelf can hold exactly one cat. I didn't find a specific use for it, but I still have it. It's still really cool. Gonna need more shelves. That sounds like it would hurt. How's it going, Lobeto? Hope you're doing well tonight. I love how mad Barrett gets when you don't teach him how to use materia. Pretty good. God, that seems like a huge time save. What the heck? That seems kind of insane, actually. How's it going, Dino? I hope not, pet friend. Seems good, though. Start the game. So, trying to decide if I want to buy I don't think I want a menu here yet. I think I want to exit out of this menu and then go buy the armlet and then do the whole menu at once. In fact, I don't even have to do that part, but I feel more comfortable doing that part. Okay. I could probably save a second or two if I didn't remove the second set of smuggle materia until after I do that menu. Just do it all in one big menu. But I've never practiced that. I don't want to throw myself off by getting lost in the menus, so. What are these dead people doing in my swamp? Lagna, thank you for the host. How you doing today? Oh. That's a whoops. ahead of myself. It's not a big deal. It's not like steps or active or anything. Just took an extra second to run away, to run out of there and go to the bar. Luckily, the gym is on the way to the bar, and it's not like I went the complete wrong direction. Thank you for the 777, Dragon. How broken is Final Fantasy VII? Yes. Yep, this category is still EA%. And it's still sneak attack. As much as I am afraid that sneak attack will kill my run, it is just way too fast not to use. So we just gotta hope we don't get super unlucky, that's all. Coin does static damage, so it doesn't matter what your attack is, magic is, their defense is, their magic defense, crit, nothing. It will do the exact damage regardless. The only exception is if the damage is completely negated. Otherwise, it always does the same amount. Which is Gil Throne divided by 10. Divided by how many enemies there are. When we originally came up with this idea, how's it going, Mitch? I used to have a buddy in high school, his name was Mitch. It reminded me of him. His name was actually David. And one of my favorite stories from like 2nd grade was we were in line. It was like the first day of school, we were standing in line, and the teacher was pointing at everyone, asking them what their names were. And they got to my buddy David, and teacher points at him and goes, "What's your name?" And he goes, "It's David, or Mitch." And I look at him and I'm like, how do these two names... like David or Mitch? Like, that's so random. And everyone from then on called him David, but I always called him Mitch. And it never stopped all the way to high school. I always called him Mitch. But most people called him David. Yeah, I think Mitch is I can't remember if it was his middle name or like just short for his middle name was like Mitchell or something. But it was so offhand because she wasn't asking what our middle names were. It was just, what's your name? David or Mitch. Like, why would you even say that? No one calls you Mitch. Always made me laugh. Anyways, when we first came up with this category, I came up with the idea of counter coin. When I found out how broken coin is, but sneak attack is faster, specifically for the elevator, because you don't have to watch any of the enemies attack you. So you save like a minute to a minute and a half in the elevator, which is just an insane amount of time. The problem with sneak attack is that it can also lose you a ton of time. If it goes off during random battles, you have to waste sitting through the victory screens. And if it doesn't go off during the boss battles, because it only has an 80% chance, then you lose that time too. So, and like I've done a couple of runs with sneak attack so far, and for the most part it works out, but I've had one run in particular that just got completely destroyed by sneak attack. It would just not go off, and I lost so much time. So, hopefully that doesn't happen again. How's it going, Punk? Thank you for the raid. How you doing tonight? We are currently doing a PC New Game plus 30 FPS run. I held the world record in this for a bit, and then people that are better at the game beat me. And now I'm trying to bring it back for one last hurrah with these brand new stupid strats that are completely ridiculous. So hope you enjoy. Yeah, till tomorrow when we figure out how to skip everything. Alright. Don't do this to me this time, sneak attack. Do your thing, please. Thank you. And one more, please. Please. Okay. These fights are incredibly important that sneak attack goes off, because pretty much all of them will get attacks and waste a million minutes. I'm so sorry! Yeah, because sneak attack is so good, getting Tifa picked is much faster now. It was still much faster even with counter. With sneak attack, it's even better. So there's definitely no getting Cloud picked in this category now. It used to like break even when we did Bolt 2 strats. We had Bolt 2 Mega All. When we were doing that, it would like just barely break even. And then we started doing counter coin, and it was pretty fast, and now it's way faster to get Tifa picked. Yo, Punk, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits, man. That's incredible. Thank you, dude. Thanks for all the gifted emotes as well. Thank you for being you. Oh my goodness, another 1,000 bits. Punk, you're incredible. So no menu here now. And Advent, they give her the 1,000 bits. Nice. So far, so good. So we lost a little bit of time, mostly for me accidentally going into the gym. But we're still doing good. Think of the 500 bits, Jaggin. Think of the bit like that. Oh, dude, I dance live on stream all the time. You just gotta be here when the moment strikes. So I kind of want to try to skip this encounter again, but I had this weird thing happen last time where I didn't get an encounter on the way up to Reno, and I don't really know why. So I don't know if I want to risk it. Plus, this encounter never seems to be that bad, so... Oh my god, Punk with the 5,000 bits! Holy cow! 150 of those beautiful emotes shared. Oh my god. This guy is bringing the fire tonight. Hype Train Boys. Encounter's gonna be right when I cross this last train. So I got a crit Braver on Guard Scorpion, which I've never done before. That's why I got a gold. Yep, limit skin crit. Omni Slash automatically crits. Oh, he dying. So I should get a fight before I get to Barrett. Strangely, I didn't get one last time. I don't know why. It's weird. But I should get one. Yeah, if you wanted less RNG, you can use counter instead of sneak attack, but Like I said, I was sold on counter until I saw how much time sneak attack saves in the elevator. It just saves so much time. It's hard to argue. Thank you, Dragon, for the 255. Nice. So far, we're 100% on sneak attacks, I think, right? You can always run during that. I never knew this. I never knew you could move during that. I always thought you could move once the pillars started dropping. I never knew you could move while they're talking here. Barrett. I'm talking to you, Barrett. Pay attention. It's looking spicy. No. Smuggling takes too long. Smuggling takes like a minute and a half to do. You know what would be interesting though? I don't think I've ever tried it. I wonder what would happen if you would have 2 sneak attacks equipped for elevator bosses. Do you think it would kill both bosses? Thank you for the 777, Punk. Yellow Magic. How you doing tonight? Yeah, unfortunately, smuggling in, really doing anything in a speedrun where you're like wasting time in order to make something more possible isn't usually the best strategy if you're trying to really optimize the game. It's best just to throw runs at it and hope for the best. There's certain things, that overwrite that though, like for example the manipulation we're doing at the end of the game. It does take, well, it doesn't really take any more time to do, but even if it did I would still do it because getting wrong warp first try consistently is huge for this run. It's the reason why a lot of very good runs have died. Yeah, smuggling just takes too long. There's plenty of materia I would like to smuggle, but it's not worth smuggling. Doing 2 smuggles is super fast. I used to do 3 for the longest time, but that was because we kind of had to. with what we were smuggling. That's why throw is so insane. Because you don't need Mega All. It already hits everything. And you don't need Magic Plus or HP to MP either, because it doesn't take MP. Hits everything, doesn't take MP. That's the absolute dream. That's why throw is so good. When we first started routing New Game Plus, I thought throw would be a horrible idea because you'd also have to figure out how to get the money. And you could sell like a really expensive materia, but then that's taking up another materia slot. But, yeah, it turns out not needing HP to MP, not needing Mega All, not needing Magic Plus is pretty awesome. It opens up a lot of possibilities. Yeah, not having to fight Palmer helps too. Because now everything in the game can be killed with throw. Actually, Palmer can too, right? Palmer doesn't have over 10k, right? So, if we had figured this out before skipping Rocket Town, it would have been fine. Catfish, thank you for the 6 months. Welcome back. I think he has 6,000. But yeah, we could have done this a while ago, actually. Just never thought it would be useful. We were too busy trying to figure out HP to MP and Contain and Ultima, and then we found Mega All, and like that was a big deal, and throw sitting there like, am I a joke to you? I do all that and more. I do all that without needing any materia. Why is the stream PG? For a bunch of different reasons, actually. When I started my stream, it wasn't PG. And then I had my son, and I decided to give PG a shot because I wanted him to be able to grow up and watch the stream and be a part of the stream and everything. I don't know really about being part of the stream, but you know what I mean. Like, you know, being around the stream without having to be like, no, you can't be here. We're saying bad words. So it started off as just kind of an experiment, and I kind of found out that it's actually really nice for many different reasons. It's forced me to be a lot more unique with my content and unique with my material, instead of just always playing a game, raging, and dropping an F-bomb, and then that's supposed to be humor. It actually forced myself to be smart with my jokes and actually make entertaining content instead of just rage content. And it kind of helped garner a more loving community that isn't always just trash talking. So I expected to kind of hate going PG and ended up really loving it. But having said that, I have no problems with not being PG. I just far I would much rather at this point, like I've had a much better experience. I wouldn't have any issues going back to not PG, but I've enjoyed being PG much more. So I plan to stay that way for now. It's also kind of helped with the whole YouTube thing, but There's no helping that anyways. Like, there was a time where, like, a lot of YouTubers were getting demonetized for cussing, and I was kind of like, sweet, I won't get demonetized. But that lasted about 2 minutes, and then everyone got demonetized for everything regardless, so. Alright, we're coming up on the linchpin of the entire run. At this point, now that we got through Wall Market and Sneak Attack was nice, there's really not too much Sneak Attack can do to ruin the run. If I don't get Sneak Attack on Motorball, that kind of blows. I lose a lot of time to that. Thank you for the gifted sub, Advent to Gritty. Welcome back, man. How's it going, Porsche? Yes, my current PB is 128.52. We're gonna hopefully beat that. So, Sneak Attack can't really ruin the run anymore. It can just lose us some time. But Elevator can 100% ruin the run if it decides to. And that's kind of been the last couple runs, has been get to Elevator and watch it kill the run. So, I'm really hoping Elevator gives us okay luck. Even if it's just okay. I don't need God luck. Just give me something to work with here. Yep. I said on multiple occasions I would never speedrun Final Fantasy VII again. And then quicker wrong warp was found, and here we are. Because the reason I didn't run it is because of Yuffie warping. The second Yuffie warping was gone, I was like, I'm back. That was 100% the reason I didn't run the game. It really was the worst. It was 90% Yuffie skip and 10% Aerith skip, and both of those strats are gone now. Don't forget to press the button this time. Alright, Elevator. Let's go. Give us some good stuff. How's it going, life? Still 100% on Sneak Attack so far. on, Chocobo Billy. Nope, New Game Plus is just a category for speedrunning. It's still the same game. Nice. I'll take it, dude. It's looking like we're still gonna get 5 floors, but... we didn't. Oh my god. 4 floors, 3 fights. And a C attack for everyone. Alright, Death You Yikes in the chat. Alright. We made it. The mayor is the best. It's all falling into place. It's all falling into place. Hey, chat. Did you know that if you place the first diorama piece the music is way too hyped for this joke. Dr. Twisticles with the 12 months, the beautiful year. Thank you so much. Thanks, man. But you ruined my joke. I have to start over. Hey, chat. Did you know that if you place the first diorama piece in the bottom right-hand corner, it opens all the chests? This encounter is very early because my movement's been bad. Hopefully that doesn't cause any problems. How's it going, Jen? These runs have been a ton of fun, yeah. I don't know, Final Fantasy VII is just really fun to run for me now. It used to be such a nightmare, because I would just watch every run die horribly in the last split. But now if it dies, it's usually my fault, and I'm okay with that. I still get to spend an hour and a half playing Final Fantasy VII and just kind of memeing it up, because the run doesn't take... It takes a lot of memorization and, like... I have to focus really hard on certain parts, but then there's parts like this where I'm just mashing and I can just chat. So, I don't know, they're just fun runs. It's got a nice mix of like times where I can just sit here and mash and talk to chat, and then times where I need to focus. And now I don't watch every run just die to the last split for no reason that I can control. Dude, I'm still learning stuff I never knew. Like the stupid diorama thing. I literally learned that like 2 weeks ago. And I mean, obviously, the run is evolved because of all this stuff we found, but a lot of the stuff we found was stuff that we kind of knew might be possible, but didn't, like, try. But then there's stuff like the diorama that I legitimately just never knew, and never... It's just a normal thing of the game, I just never knew it. See ya, Punk. Thanks so much for the support, man. Have a good night. Don't do it, Karen. Thank you, Karen. It's just what I said, Fripple. If you place the diorama piece, the first diorama piece in the bottom right-hand corner, all the other chests open. Except the key one. You still have to go through every chest, but you can go through in any order you want. Yo, Mitch, thank you so much for the sub. Welcome to the crew, man. Thanks for a double. Yep, you still have to get them one at a time, but you can do it in any order you want. So when it comes to fights and sneak attack, this is probably the least important. If we don't get sneak attack here, it's not a big deal. We definitely still want it, but motorball and elevator fights are much more punishing if we don't get it. Actually, I don't know too much about elevator. As long as Red 13 gets good ATB, I don't think it actually matters too much for elevator. Unless he gets put to sleep. Motorball, it's a big deal though, because his attacks take forever. Good night, Dr. Twisticles. Nice. How's it going, Pro Andy? Not sure why that split was gold. That might be kind of a fake gold. That might be like I pushed in counter into a spot that it's not supposed to be and I'm gonna lose time in a minute. But that split was good. Everything went well. I just don't know. Maybe my step count might be in a weird spot. Yeah, I've never understood why Sample, like, explodes. He doesn't do the normal, like, fade out. I don't know what that's all about. Oof. Because he's unstable. Maybe you didn't finish it off. Thanks for the lurk, bro. How's it going, Arclight? Poison Ivy sucks. Kind of depends on what you get to. Sometimes Poison Ivy's just like itchy, and then other times, like my wife got Poison Ivy once, it was so bad. She was completely out of commission. Nah, chat doesn't distract me at all. I very rarely make mistakes because of chat. I've been content creating for 12 years. Not on Twitch the whole time, but I've been doing this for a while, so I'm very used to it. So I could potentially try to skip this encounter, but I don't know where my step count is, so it's going to be hard to skip. And I also need to get another encounter before Reno, and I don't know if that's going to happen. So, yeah, oh wow. Yeah, my step counter is in a really weird spot. I don't know where the heck this encounter is, or if I'm even going to get one. Usually I get an encounter the second I walk out of that room. I don't know why I moved down there. Guess I'm not getting an encounter. So Cloud 1000% needs enemy away before Reno, or after Reno, because I am definitely going to get an encounter there if I don't. I might get an encounter there anyways, even with enemy away, which could be a bit scary. Either that, or I'll get an encounter before elevator. I almost kind of want to force one before elevator so I don't get one with Cloud, but I guess we'll see. I keep saying Reno, I mean Rufus. Too many R's. Let's go in Palmady. Raiden? Local florist. Like, with the amount of R's, I'm surprised they didn't do some, like, gimmick where they all have R names, like all the Turks. Apparently Scooby-Doo wrote this game's script. No encounter yet. Okay. I'm not gonna be that upset if we don't get a sneak attack here. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured, that's fine. We pretty much have to watch him attack anyways, so Nice. Still a good fight. As long as Red 13 doesn't get put to sleep, it's a good fight. So there you go. Sneak attacks the entire game, but 2 in a row missed here. I'm not that sad about that. I got good luck all the way to here, so. And these are 2 fights that are not too bad, but we want to see it on Motorball. All right, on the chat. I was hoping. Oh, nice. Alright, that's 3 missed sneak attacks, but this is a good one. Oh, maybe a good one, if I can ever escape. Okay. I was yelling in hopes I wouldn't get a random encounter, but it didn't happen. Alright, we just want it for Motorball, that's all we want. The Oz in chat crashed your PC. Perfect. Mission accomplished. Why run when you can ride? Out of here. I don't have any red bikes left. There's no red bikes left. They ran out in the factory. Red Devil, thank you so much for the 1002, man. Could this be the first time I go this entire minigame without getting 3 reds? It might be. I don't think we're getting 3 reds. Finally. Right at the end. Alright, motorball. Come on, sneak attack. Yes. Big win. Alright, boys. I've practiced hard to do this manip. It's all gonna come to fruition now. Can we get the manip? It's now or never. All I gotta do, get out of Midgar, save 2 times, do the manip. That's it. Come on, baby. Oh, boys. The run. The run. Come on, sneak attack one time. Yeah. Let's go. Even the final sneak attack. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We had 2 missed sneak attacks. One that was actually good for getting away from a battle. Didn't get any of the missed sneak attacks on the random battles we wanted. We had a 3 battle elevator. The manip worked. We had a crit on Guard Scorpion. The only time I've ever gotten a crit on Guard Scorpion is this run. It's 127, boys. Is it? No, it's not. I was thinking 126. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, I was dreaming of 127. Wait! Oh my, I was dreaming of 127. 59, we got 127 on the dot. Oh my god. Oh, I need a minute. I need a minute. Hold on. World record by over a minute. Holy cow. I told you at the start that if I got 127.59 I was done, and I got 127 flat. Holy cow. Oh my god. Wow, I could not be happier right now, dude. This is my category. This is the one that I wanted to do. And I just got the dream run. Holy cow. I wasn't even... I don't know what to say. Holy cow. Wow, man. Absolutely huge world record. Smashed the world record. Smashed our record. Smashed our goal. Holy cow. Absolutely destroyed it. I have to retime this and see if it's a 126. It's probably not. Usually I hit the split a bit late rather than hitting it early, so probably not. Probably a 127 flat, which is pretty hilarious. Holy cow. Jeez. Thank you guys so much for all the hype in the chat. Holy cow. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, man, this was the dream. This really was. This was the dream run, and it was in the category that I wanted it the most. I could not be happier. The manip worked like a charm. I even landed the high wind a bit left than I usually do, and it still worked. We got a crit on Guard Scorpion. I still can't believe that happened. Suna skip went amazing. First try, Jesse skip. I lost a bit of time in Wall Market to going in the gym. 3 fights in the elevator, which is fantastic. Not the best luck possible, but amazing, especially for me, because I always get 4 or 5. Sample fight was a gold. I think that's because an encounter was pushed back. Lost some time to Motorball split because of the random encounter. And because I had 2 missed sneak attacks on Rufus and Elevator. And then that last split was perfect. Manip went perfect. I even got the sneak attack on the final fight. So the reason we saved so much time in that last split is because in my PB I got like 3rd try wrong warp, and in this run we manipped it first. Oh, and I accidentally left enemy away on, so that wasted time. Holy cow. Absolutely remarkable. So happy with this time. Oh my god. Thank you guys so much. Let me run through some of these. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for the love. Vander, thank you for the gifted sub to What Can Possibly Go Wrong. Phoenix, thank you for the 13 bits. Venom, thank you for the 350. Cayman, thank you for the 2 bits. March, thank you for the 5,000. Guitar, thank you for the 777. Matters, thank you for the 100. Bryce, thank you for the 102. Seraphic, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. To Flea Harvey, Catastrophe, Marionette, I Am, and Cash. Nataru, thank you for the 448. Cayman, thank you for the 100. Solo, thank you for the 2 months. Appreciate it, man. Yeti, thank you for the 100 bits. I always say your name wrong. Miranda Lorian, thank you for the 300 bits. Cassius, thank you for the 123. Spider, thank you for the 100. Yabones, thank you for the $12.70. Thank you, man. And Nataru, thank you for the 200 bits. Thank you all for being here. I know it's late. I don't usually stream at this time. This is a bonus stream. Thursday night bonus stream. A lot of you guys are running on fuels. On fuels? On fumes. Fuels would be actually good. Running on fumes. So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it so much. Thanks for being a part of this show. Being a part of the history. The first ever 127. The first ever sub 128. World record before this was 128.12, I think. By RJ. Shoutouts to RJ, he's incredible. He's doing full game PSX runs now. And absolutely smashing it. Like I said, man, I was hoping that maybe with a really good run, I could beat RJ's time and grab the world record one more time. And if it was amazing, I could get a 127.59. I get a 127 flat. That's insane. I had no idea I had this much time to save. Yo, Bob Squeak, thank you so much for the tier 3, man. That means so much. The tier 3s help out more than you know. They really do. Thank you. Hitaru, thank you for the 200 bits. Oh, I already said that. Hitaru, thank you for the gifted sub to Von Gaia. For the brand new sub. Welcome to the crew, man. Enjoy those emotes. Lighthawk, thank you for the 2 months. Twitch Prime. Thank you so much for using your Twitch Prime here. I always appreciate it. You can use your Twitch Prime anywhere, so using it here, I do appreciate that a lot. What's this poll? I can't click the poll right now because the game will pause. I mean, it doesn't really matter because the run's over, but I don't want to pause the thing. Could a mod tell me what that poll is? Red Devil, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Is death the best? Is death the best? Is death? Bias poll. I did get elemental materia. Technically trashed it because the planet's exploding, so. The 3 options are Death is the best, the Mayor is the best, and Cloud sucks. Does it allow for multiple choice? Like nothing for the $7.77. Solid Snake with the tier 3 2 years. Holy cow. Oh my god. The foam in the chat. Thank you so much. Yeah, I just realized this run is 0.7, 0.8 above best. Like, that's actually nuts. I almost feel like that's wrong. Like, I don't even know how that's possible. I was just saying the other day that sum of best in this category is kind of silly because there's so much RNG involved that, like, you know, it's always going to be pretty skewed. And that is pretty skewed. You know, there's a lot of golds I could be getting to push that further, but that still just shows you how, like, good this run was, how lucky it was, how small mistakes I made. I never did get a New Game Plus run with, like, really good elevator luck, so that would be a bigger gold to get. I can't believe this was the run that I got the crit on Guard Scorpion. Do you know how many times, like, out of all the runs of all the categories I've done, I've never seen that? And like I said, I'm pretty sure it's not that rare. Like, I think it's less rare than less rare than I'm saying it is, but I've never gotten it. My Guard Scorpions are always trash. So, the one time I get a good Guard Scorpion that can actually stand up to other Guard Scorpion splits. Man. Will I ever run the remake? I'd love to run the remake, but it's a bit too long for me at the moment. The shortest category is Easy New Game Plus, and it's like 5 hours, I think. I could potentially do that. I've done runs that are longer than that, but I just don't really prefer longer runs. So I'd like to see it come down a bit. And I also don't really like that category. I would much prefer to do any percent, and any percent still in like 7-hour range. So, but we'll see. I might do it one day for fun. Sorry, I had to type my my cool new emote in the chat. Thanks, Gabu. Yeah, I don't really like the new game category a lot, which is funny because I like this new game category. But the thing is, with this new game category, it actually makes the combat cool. At least it did until we just threw money at everything. Like, you were getting to cast Ultima and like cool stuff. But the new game plus category in the remake is just triple slash the entire game. And the combat in the remake is so much fun that I hate to see it boiled down to just triple slash. Like, I like it's a cool category. Just me personally, I would love to run a category that has more to the combat. It's still a cool run, and you still get to see all the cool glitchy stuff and everything. And the bosses aren't exactly just triple slash. But if I'm gonna run the remake, I'd really love to run any percent where there's like a big emphasis on the combat, because I really like the combat in the game. So I would not prefer to do New Game Plus, but we'll see. Maybe if New Game Plus gets really low, I'll try running it. But yeah, any percent still in like the 6 or 7 hour range, and that's just a bit too long for me. I do it for fun, but not really as a grind. The longest run I've ever done as a grind is Eviland 2, which was 6 hours long. And I grinded that game every day for a while. But, for a couple different reasons, I decided I couldn't do that run anymore. which is sad because I love that run so much. But yeah, my body just hated doing it. So I learned my lesson there. And I can do, like, if I ever decide to do Final Fantasy VII PlayStation runs, it has a lot of breaks, so it's something that I could actually do. How's it going, Susan? Good to have you here. It's something I could definitely do because there's enough breaks in the run. Evil Land was so terrible because it was 6 hours of mashing text with no breaks. 0 breaks for 6 hours. And it was just it was really rough. Really rough for me. My body doesn't like that. I need to get up and move. I need to go to the bathroom. I need to stay hydrated. Especially the bathroom. I found it really hard to go 6 hours without going to the bathroom. I'm like super regular. So that was hard for me. And like staying with the energy without being able to get up and move around was like hard for me. If I could just have like one break in the middle of the run where I could just like go to the bathroom and walk around, I would have been fine. But 6 hours of just straight, and it was so much text mashing too. It was rough. That run was really rough. I did it for a while, but then I decided that I needed to take care of my body a bit better. So, but I'd love, if I ever do Final Fantasy VII PS1 runs, it has nice breaks. You get like a break for Cid, you get a break at the temple, you get a break, a really short break when the plate falls. There's a couple other small ones, I think. I think actually Diamond Weapon, when he's running towards Midgar, you get a break. I'm not sure how long that one is. So I could potentially do that, because I would actually be able to function. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Final Fantasy VII PC New Game Plus 30 FPS in 1 hour and 27 flat. I'll retime it, but I'm guessing it is exactly that, 127 flat. Absolutely incredible run. First sub 120, or first sub 128. And, 1 second away from being the first one sub 127, so. Yeah, just absolutely insane run. Amazing. Thank you guys for being here. That's the run.